People are divided into three modes of material nature according to their karma, which is basically their tendencies. These divisions is clearly reflected in our face when our face is divided into three sections horizontally. The upper tip of the forehead to the eyebrow is upper section. Eyebrow, the area between the eyebrow till the nose is middle section. The end of the nose to the chin is lower section. Now here it gets interesting because the upper section represents the mode of sattva or the goodness. The middle section represents the mode of rajas or passion. The lower section represents the mode of tamas or inertia or lethargy. So whichever section in our face is longer, the person is said to be in that mode of nature. So if the upper section of the face is longer than the middle and the lower section, then the person is said to be in the mode of goodness, or that person is said to be sattvic. If middle section is longer than the upper and the lower section, then the person is said to be in the rajas mode of nature, or he is in the mode of passion. The person is rajasic. If the lower section is longer than the other, then the person is in ignorance, or he is in the mode of ignorance. He is tamasic in nature fundamentally. If all these three sections are equal in area, then we must understand that the person carries equal traits of all these three qualities equally. Now let's explore more about the upper section, the section of goodness, the mode of goodness, or the celestial zone. So if the person has longer upper section than the other two sections, then he is said to be in the mode of goodness. The person is sattvic in nature. These people generally tend to live a pure way of life compared to others, because the quality of sattva is illuminating and liberating. They are generally happy and content, and they function on mental and intellectual plane. So these people hardly experience material miseries. The interest in spiritual and intellectual knowledge comes naturally to them. Their interest is more on mental advancement. So that is why their profession also revolves around the field of intellect, where mental activity or intellectual activity is much more needed. Generally, these people are illuminated by knowledge, spiritual knowledge. That is why they tend to live more purer life than others. Now let's move to the middle zone. Middle zone, the mode of passion. If the middle zone is longer than the other two, then the person is said to be in the mode of passion. He is rajasic in nature. People in the mode of passion are very active people. They are driven by lots of desires and longings. The sole purpose of their activity is to gain profit. People who have longer middle zone than the other, then these people tend to live in physical plane mostly. Spiritual and intellectual knowledge doesn't come naturally to them. They believe in bodily conception of life. They are never satisfied with what they have, so the action goes on increasing. They are never satisfied. They always want more power, more material well-being to satisfy themselves. The result of the action performed in this mode of passion is always anxiety, misery, and fear. These people generally tend to get attracted to the diet which is more stimulating in nature. If the lower section of the face is longest, then the person is said to be in the mode of ignorance. He is tamasic. His nature, the fundamental nature is tamasic. So tamas is inertia, lethargy, dullness, and depression. They live fully on negative mode, and they are also not that active as the people who are in the mode of passion. Under the spell of ignorance, their perception doesn't function good. They are not at all interested in higher knowledge, neither spiritual nor intellectual. They tend to be very passive and eating more and sleeping more. The lethargy is very natural to them. In the mode of ignorance, whatever person does is neither good for him nor for anybody around him. The consequence of their action is foolishness, anxiety, madness. So that is why these people, the people with lower section of the face longest, these people are attracted toward the professions which are very menial in nature, or anti-social professions, or immoral professions. So this is completely in the negative. They live in completely in the negative mode of life. They tend to function without awareness or knowledge. So friends, this is the general or fundamental tendencies that's there with the person with this kind of features, and this doesn't mean that we cannot transcend these limitations that we have. And the other thing is, there are more details to this. We cannot just come to conclusion just with only this. This is the basic thing that we learned. So there are more details to this. So more details will be coming on other videos. So please get hooked to me. I'll be coming up with more videos like this, illuminating about our real nature, so that we can transcend, we can know whatever limitations we have, and we can move forward we can do some action to transcend the limitation that we just found out that is there within us. So thank you.